Hey guys, welcome back to another live. Hope everybody's doing great. So back here live to analyze and trade the forex market and crypto. Let's get this live to at least 10 likes. Then we'll get started, okay? Okay. So let's get the likes up, guys. Hope everybody's doing great. Yeah. By the way, congrats to those who took the trade from yesterday on gold. The sell that we took on the live actually played out and hit all the take profit. So that was nice. Congrats, everybody. Yeah. So I'm going to start off by analyzing gold here, and I'm going to just map out the zone. Usually I will analyze first before coming live, but I didn't do that. So yeah, I'm not live on TikTok. I can't go live on TikTok today because the TikTok live access is not, TikTok acts up. Sometimes it blocks the ability to go live. So I'm not able to go live on TikTok for the next couple of days. Okay, so gold has been going up 26.95 right now, as I can see, and right now I just want to figure out, because we know it's heading to some resistance. It's approaching a very major resistance and stuff. So we will need to look for a sell very soon for gold, okay, as it is approaching that resistance. We're going to look for a really nice sell for gold very soon. So get ready, guys. Make sure you get your account ready, because once it hits that resistance, it's at 27.05. Once it hits that resistance and we get the reaction, we're going to enter a sell right away, okay? The resistance between 27.04 and 27.27. Very, very strong resistance. And then oh my god. Yeah. So perfect. And then for this trade, this is going to be more of like a swing trade and scalping. Okay, so you can open positions for scalping and then for swing as well if you want to hold longer. Because I think this resistance, if gold gets rejected on the 1 hour, it's going to come back down here. Okay, but on the 1 minute and stuff, we will just take a quick scalping opportunity. So yeah, that's literally the only, I think, the next resistance. Other than that, we have this one here, which price already reacted to. So we have this minor resistance that the price actually already reacted to, as you guys can see. If I go to the 1 minute, this would have been a nice sell to take here. Look at that. Sell, sell. So price already, this is something that it has already used up. So technically can't use that. Now it's heading to the top. Okay, so now it's heading to the top, okay, of the resistance. If you're like a risky trader and stuff, you want to take a buy, then this is also something you can do. Okay, because it's heading up. I think it's going up to 27. It's going up to 27.02. Okay, now that it has been able to break above this resistance, it's now going to go up here, and then we might get rejected a little bit, and then finally the major resistance is here. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the sale. Okay. Let me check 1 hour again. Okay, this is a 1 hour. So guys, let's get the likes up. Please double tap on your screen. I mean, you can double tap. This is YouTube, okay? But just get the likes up, please. We have about 40 people watching the live. If I can get everybody to hit like on the YouTube live, that would be greatly appreciated. So right now I'm just mapping out the areas to enter, buy, and sell. Usually something I do before coming live, but I didn't get the chance to do that because I sort of like woke up a little bit late. So yeah, so basically, you know, this is it. We are basically looking at gold right now, and we can see gold is going higher. It's currently at 26.94, and where it is, it's heading now, it is heading to 27.05. Okay, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity very soon here at around 27.05. Okay, that's the resistance there, very strong resistance, and this resistance is from 27.05 all the way up to 27.27. Okay, so we'll look for our first sell entry here, and then if it keeps going higher, the next area to sell, well, if it keeps going higher, it gets rejected, we can also enter sell for scalping. And then finally, highest area we can sell from is 27.27 eventually. Okay, this one will be the major one. Once the price gets here, this is where we could see massive reaction. But this bottom part here, we could also see massive reaction if we get rejected on the 1 hour. Okay, if we get like a 1 hour bearish candlestick around this level, then this is going to cause a massive reaction to the downside. Okay, and for now, you know, gold basically, in case you guys are wondering why it's been going up, it's because it's going for a retest. Okay, it broke the support here. 27.07 here was a major support on the daily time frame. So because we broke it on the daily time frame, now it's heading back to do a retest. Okay, it's heading back to do a retest of that resistance, and then yeah, and you basically use the support of 26.38 to 26.57 to push up. That was a good area to buy. And as of right now, we're trying to buy and stuff. Buying here, not a good idea. It would be best to look for a buy either around 27.78 and yeah, so 27.28 and right here, so between 27.78, why do I keep saying 27? So between 26.78 to 26.64 would be a good area to you know, to look for buy on gold. Okay, now I'm gonna just delete this. Okay, so yeah, that would be the current best area to look for buy for gold. Right now the price is heading towards this resistance, and then we also have a minor area to buy here, 26.82 to 26.88. If the price drops to this area, that could also be a good area to look for a quick buy. So for me, I want to enter, let me just show you guys, I'm going to enter a buy This one is a little bit risky, but I'm gonna enter a very quick buy here. I think it might be too late. Okay, let me enter a buy here. Okay, a little bit more risky, but I'm just entering a buy just because, you know, the price is most likely gonna go up, pushing up here. And then, but guys, don't join the buy if you're not willing to take the risk. Don't join the buy. Wait for the sell instead. Okay, wait for the sell instead, because it's gonna happen very soon. How do you know where to draw your support and resistance? I can't seem to figure it out. Hello, man. TikTok doesn't allow to show chart on there. It does allow. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes TikTok acts up. There's certain words that sometimes I say or do, they will just ban the ability to go live for a few days. It's a weird app. Thank God we have YouTube as a backup plan. Okay, so how do I know where to draw support and resistance? This is something that it's not that, how do I say this? It's not that hard. I'm gonna explain it. Give me like 5 minutes, guys. I will be right back. Like, give me like 2 minutes, actually. 2 minutes. I'm just gonna make myself some tea and I'll be right back. Okay, so 2 minutes, I'm coming. Okay, so I'm back. So I'm gonna explain how I draw support and resistance. I'm gonna try to explain that in a bit. Let me just finish with the analysis. Okay, so we're waiting for a sell on gold at around 27.05. Okay, get your account ready, get ready to enter a sell. I'm gonna actually post on the VIP signal group very soon. Let me just share that. Get it ready. So the stop loss for this swing trade, I mean for the scalping and stuff, I'll just set it up here. Okay, above 27, 2708 or 09, I think would be a good area to set the stop loss. Let's just say 2710 actually. So 2710. Okay, perfect. So okay. All right. So gold is going up. I'm currently in a buy, up by $41, guys. As you guys can see, I was not talking. Okay, now I'm talking. I was in the middle of writing something, but currently up by $41, $43. This one was a very risky buy to take, but glad it's playing out. And I'm gonna look at closing this buy at around 27, 2702. Okay, 2702. Close the buy. $50 in profit. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not talking yet because I'm still trying to map out the zone here. Okay, so y'all get ready. The price is approaching that resistance. So get ready. We're gonna enter a sell soon for gold. If you're looking for a broker to use, there's two brokers that I use and recommend. I have them listed on the description box of this live. We have abato.com, which is what I'm actually trading on right now. Okay, and then I have FXCC as well, which I use. And you can register, open an account with them by clicking the link on my bio. Okay, so really good brokers to use. They offer very low spread, zero commission, so it's very good. It's gonna help you to actually keep the profits that you make from trade instead of losing it. So while we wait for gold, I'm gonna analyze GPPUSD. Let's also check if there's any news coming out. So something I was supposed to do initially. Okay, so today is Thursday, November 7th. So we do have some news coming out at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the FOMC press conference, the FOMC statement, federal funds, okay? So those are three major news for the US dollar that's coming. First is at 2 p.m. Second one is at 2:30, okay? So this is a time where you want to be out of the market, okay, just to avoid all that manipulations that happens when the news comes out. Okay, so yeah, so 2 p.m. that's in about 8 9, 10. So that's in like 4 hours or so. Okay, So in about 4 hours, this news is gonna come out. Okay, so let's look at GBP USD next. Wow, look at that. GBP USD is back at 1.30. Amazing. Okay, I told you guys from yesterday's live this was gonna happen. We did this analysis last on the last live, and I told you that GBP USD is most likely, well, I didn't predict that it's gonna go all the way to 1.30, but I knew it was at least coming to 1.29. Okay, I knew it was at least coming to 1.2923, and then if it's able to break above this resistance, then it's gonna go higher. So we can see it ended up breaking this resistance right here. Okay, so we broke that resistance right over here, price pullback for retest, and boom, came back. So that's nice. So now it's going back to the daily resistance at 1.3043. That's the current resistance on the daily time frame. Okay, so this is it here. So I think very high chance it may actually break the resistance. Okay, very high chance it could actually break this resistance, just because this is like the way the candle is looking extremely bullish, number one, and also this is like the third time it's coming back to that resistance. So many possibility of it breaking that resistance. Okay, so we want to be looking for buys for GBP USD. Okay, we want to be buying. So this is the signal I posted yesterday. All the targets have been hit. So now where should we buy? That's where we want to figure it out, right? So to figure that out, we want to go to the 1 hour time frame. But number one, if the price ends up breaking above 1.3043, then it's definitely going to start heading higher. Like if we close above that resistance, it's going to start heading higher. You can enter the pullback eventually. Okay, once it breaks above 3043, it will push higher. Now 3043 should turn into support. The price is going to come back to do a retest of that support, and that's where you should enter a buy. Okay, that's in the future, but for now we can enter a buy anticipating that the price is going to break this resistance. And the best area to enter that buy for now is between, let me map out the zone here. So we have, this was our previous resistance. Okay, let me show you how I draw the resistance and support, by the way, because someone asked in the comment section. So we have here, this was our resistance. Okay, well, we could say this was resistance here. Okay, so this here on the 1 hour time frame, okay, was resistance because price came here, dropped, came again, dropped. Okay, but the first time it did it was enough for us to say that that's a resistance. So now the price came back a second time, came back, so it made it an even stronger resistance. And then eventually price was able to break above the resistance right here. Okay, so this candle here actually broke the resistance. So whenever the price breaks above a resistance, the resistance turns into support. Okay, so this turns into support once we get a 1 hour candle to close above that. Okay, so now the support is this and the previous low. Okay, the previous low, or should I say the lowest point that the price before the price broke out. Okay, so before the price broke this resistance, or this sometimes is hard to explain, but basically the lowest point the price went to after getting rejected from here, okay, that whole area is support. So from here, when it got rejected here, the lowest point it went to was actually down here. Okay, so after this low, then the price came back up and ended up breaking it. Okay, so because the price broke this here, it's gonna start heading up. However, if you choose to start going down, you can do that as long as it does not go below this. Okay, because this is the lowest point here, and this is the level that the price is going to make sure to not break. And of course, we also have this one here. This is another support that the price built along the way. This is another level that it's going to make sure to not go below. Okay, so we broke above that resistance. It turns into support. Price came back to the retest, but it made sure not to break below this low because that's the most important. And this low also could be sort of important as well. Okay, so price made sure to not break below this low, and it ended up going higher. This is usually what happens majority of the time when the price breaks above a resistance. Okay, usually it will push up, come back. Number one, if it fails to hold this, then it will break below, and even though it breaks below, it will end up finding support to push up, and always make sure to not go below the previous higher lows. Okay, so that's what it always does, and these are good areas to set your stop loss. So if you were taking this breakout here, the buy on this breakout, best area to have set your stop loss would have either been below this low, or if you want to be extra safe, below this low. Okay, that's where you want to set your stop loss. You don't set your stop loss below the line. Okay, that's what most people do. They will draw the resistance, and then once the price breaks, then they just set their stop loss slightly below the line there, and then they always get stopped out because the price always comes back breaking below the line, and then at the end of the day it ends up going back higher, and then people see this as a false breakout, when in reality it is not a false breakout, because the price, the thing that would make it to be a false breakout is if it breaks below the previous low. And the previous low here is the level that it shouldn't break. Okay, so if it breaks below that, then it is a false breakout, but as long as it doesn't break below that, it's not a false breakout. Okay, it's just a retest. So anyways, because this is now our support, okay, and after the price broke out, okay, it did go high. It went to this point here. Okay, it went to this point here at 29.47, and then we got rejected. Okay, it ended up getting rejected there. So that is actually a new resistance. Whenever the price pushes up, okay, and then we get a green candle, okay, a green candle, a bullish candle, followed by a bearish candlestick. Okay, once we get this formation, and then after this formation the price then drops. Now that area turns into resistance. Okay, whenever we see a bullish candle, a green candlesticks followed by red candlesticks, and then the price drops, that area turns into resistance. Okay, if the price is going up, so as the price is going up, as it is going up, the moment it forms a bullish candlestick followed by red and then the price drops, that is a level of resistance. Okay, that's a resistance that it has created. So this is what we see here. Price broke out. After that we got this massive bearish candle, then price dropped. So this is technically resistance right there. And then what did the price end up doing? It came back and it ended up breaking that resistance. So this turns into support. Okay, so this turns into support 29.46. So between 29.46 and all the way to this low 28.90, 28.99, that is the support right there. Okay, so if you're looking to buy GBP USD for now, let me delete this. If you're looking to buy GBP USD, the best area to actually enter the buy as of right now is sitting between 29. It's sitting between 29.47 and 28.99. Okay, so that is the best area for you to enter a buy if you want to join this buy on GBP/USD, so between 29.47 and 28.99, and you want to set your stop loss slightly below this low. Okay, so slightly below 28.95. 28.95 would be a good area to set your stop loss. If you're buying here or here, then set your stop loss at 28.94. Okay, so 28.94, 95, good area. Or if you want to be extra safe, below this low here would be even better. So that's 28.75. Okay, so if you're trying to buy GBP/USD right now, don't. It's not a good idea. The price is approaching resistance, so you shouldn't enter a buy at that area. Now for a sell, once the price gets to 30.43 and we receive a rejection is a red candlestick. Okay, so once we get this at this resistance, then it's a sell. Okay, then we can enter a sell because the price is going to drop. But if we don't get that, you don't want to enter a sell yet. Okay, so you want to see that at least on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, not 30, but at least 1 hour. Okay, now the prices seems to be getting rejected right here, right? As you guys can see, we have this 1 hour candle. It's getting rejected. Why is it getting rejected? Some people might not understand, because if you look here, okay, if you look on the 1 hour time frame, we don't see any other resistance other than the one all the way up here. Okay, we don't see any other resistance other than all the way up here. The last resistance we had was down here, but the price actually broke above that. So why is it that the price is actually getting rejected here? Because it is pulling down. It is getting rejected here because there is most likely a resistance around here on the lower time frame. You can see that on the 1 hour time frame, but if you go to a lower time frame, you have to you need to check all the time frames that's below 1 hour to be able to figure out where the resistance is. And resistance, like I told you, is created when we have a bullish candlestick, okay, followed by a bearish candlesticks. Okay, so if we have this in any time frame, that is a resistance. Okay, and if the price drops, it makes the resistance even more powerful. If the price drops, then it's an even more powerful resistance. So I'm going to check that. I'm going to start looking at time frames lower than the 1 hour so we can figure out what that resistance is. And I'll just put a line right here. Let me put a line right here. Okay, I just put a line here. Now I'm going to go to let's go to 40 minutes, 1 hour. So the next time frame that's below 1 hour is 45. So let me go to 45. So I'm on 45. I don't see any resistance. Okay, where the yellow line is, there's no resistance. Okay, so let's go to 30 minutes. 30 minutes, there's no resistance either. Okay, we have no formation of a green candle followed by a red candle, so there's no resistance. Let's go to 15. So 15 minutes, we don't have any resistance either. Okay, as you can see, all we see is red, red, red. No bearish candle. So let's go to 10 minutes. 10 minutes is something that you won't have access to on TradingView unless you have the paid version. Okay, so even on 10 minutes, there's no resistance. Okay, let's check 5 minutes. Okay, even on 5 minutes, there's no resistance. Interesting. Yeah, 3 minutes. All right, so on the 3 minute time frame, we do have our resistance. Okay, so right here. Okay, so we have a bullish candle followed by a red candlestick. Okay, so this is a resistance right there. Okay, this is the reason why the price is currently pulling. There is one of the reasons why the price is currently dropping is because of this resistance here, right here on the 3 minutes time frame. So whenever you are drawing resistance, by the way, you need to connect those two candlesticks together inside this rectangle box. This is a tool you can get here on TradingView. If you click here on the drop down menu, rectangle, just bring it up and then boom. Okay, so when you put in this rectangle, you want to have those two candlesticks within the box, so both the bullish candlesticks and the bearish candlestick within the box. Okay, like that forms your resistance, and then you just push it up to the future. So I'm going to just push this all the way to where the price is. Okay, right here. So now we can understand why GBP/USD is currently getting rejected. So you guys see, yeah, for this entire zone between 30.14 and 29.98 is resistance for the price. And this is why the price is getting rejected. Now this resistance here is a minor resistance, okay, because it is a resistance that's on the 3 minutes time frame. So it's not a very strong resistance that's on 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, those time frames, the resistance on there is only minor, but it's only temporary. It's not a resistance that should cause a major move in the market. It's only usually causes only like a small pullback, and then the price will continue pushing higher. Okay, now the resistance that causes major move in the market is the ones that on a 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, 1 day time frame. Okay, so when you're drawing your resistance and stuff, okay, if you're looking for like best trading opportunities and stuff, look at 1 hour, draw resistances that are 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day. On these ones you'll find better trading like opportunities that will bring you in a lot more pips. 5 minutes is good for like scalping, you know, resistance that's on 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15. It is good for like scalping and stuff. Okay, so anyways, that's it. This is how you can find resistance. This is how I map out my resistance and stuff. And then now the entry is another thing you need to know about. This is something I teach more on the trading classes. So if you want to know about exactly how the entry works and stuff, make sure you register for the next trading class that I'm going to be starting next year in January 2025. The registration for that is already open. There's a link. I have to update my TikTok, my YouTube description. Need to update it, but yeah, so the registration is now open. I will put the link. It's actually active on my TikTok, so if you go to my TikTok bio right now, you'll be able to see a link that says trading class registration. So just register, go to my TikTok, and then click on that, fill the form so you can register for the January 2025 trading class. This is a great place for you to actually learn how trading works, learn about the strategy that I use and everything to be making profit in the Forex market every single day. Okay, and the deadline to register for the January 2025 class is December 26th. Okay, so December 26th is the deadline that you can register for the January 2025 trading class. So let's check on gold and see what's going on. Okay, so gold is gold is still within that resistance zone, still expecting it to go up to 27.05 for us to look for a sell. Okay, it's still within this zone here. It's just moving very slow and stuff, but eventually it should get to 27.03 eventually. Okay, can I buy gold now? if you're looking to buy gold, well, the best area to have bought would be at 26.95. Already missed out on that, so you're gonna have to wait. If the price drops down to like 27.90, that would be a good area to buy. But for now, don't enter buy. It's a bit more risky. Okay, better to wait for a sell than a buy. Okay. So yeah, and then for support, it's the opposite. Support is formed when we have a bearish candlestick followed by a bullish candlestick. Okay, so the same thing that we did, we do to be able to find resistance, we do the same thing for support. Right now, GBP/USD seems to be, let me go on a higher time frame first. Okay, on the 1 hour time frame, we can see the next support we have is actually right here between 29.48 and 28.99. Okay, that is a support because this area used to be resistance. Price broke above it, so it turns into support. And this is also support because that is the lowest point the price went to after getting rejected here. Okay, so after getting rejected here, the lowest point it went to was here. After this low, it then came up to break this resistance. So this is why this is an important support as well. So the support is here and here. Okay, and so that's on the 1 hour time frame. And if you want to see if there's any other support, you need to go on a lower time frame. 30 minutes, there's no other support. Now on the 15, we do have support right here. Okay, for GBP/USD, we have some support right here on the 15-minute time frame. This could be an area to look for a buy opportunity if the price if the price comes here and it holds the support. That could be a good area to look for a buy. Okay, so for GBP/USD, I was actually mapping it out to look for an area for a buy, and I just figured it out. So we can look for a buy. As of right now, we can look for a buy between 29.77. Okay, this is temporary support. Okay, but major support will be around 29.48. Okay, so if the price comes here 29.77, you can look for the first buy. If it goes down here, open another buy 29.58, and if it breaks below this, the next support is here 27.47, and then you just want to set your stop loss below below this low here, which is 28.94. Okay, so this is the best area to enter a buy for GBP/USD. So that's GBP/USD. So far we've analyzed gold. We're still waiting for gold to approach the resistance for us to look for a sell. It's not there yet. For GBP/USD, it is currently at this 3 minutes resistance, which I'm actually going to delete off the chart because it's not a strong resistance. I don't trade off of those resistance that's on 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't trade off of that, so I delete it off the chart. Now we have a support here, which we're waiting for GBP/USD to get back to. This is going to be a good area to buy. And then we have resistance up here for GBP/USD, which is going to be a good area for a sell. Okay, so everything right now is just a matter of waiting. GBP/USD is a matter of waiting. Gold is a matter of waiting. So what do we do next? We can look at something else. Okay, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, BTC next. Let's look at Bitcoin. Currently 75,000. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, Bitcoin is making new highs. It literally pushed all the way to 76,400, which is amazing, crazy. Wow. And I remember we did analyze Bitcoin yesterday, and I told you guys to take a buy here. This was a better area to take a buy at 73,500. We can see Bitcoin actually did push to that support here. So this was a good area to take a buy, and then we had resistance here at 75,000, which I told you guys, if Bitcoin gets rejected, sell, but if it breaks it, do not sell. So we see what the price did is it broke above this resistance, 75,000. Yeah, so Bitcoin broke above 75,400. Okay, it broke that resistance, hence that turns into support. Okay, so 75,000 turns into support there, and then price came back for a retest, and I told you here we have the support is right here. Okay, so this is our support between this here, 75,400, that's support, and as low as 73,000, that entire zone here is the support for Bitcoin. Okay, so that is support, and we can see Bitcoin pulled to that support. The first support actually failed to hold. The price actually did hold it. It held it, but then the next candle was bearish. Price then continued to fall down here, and finally it was able to hold the support down here instead. And now we're seeing a major push to the upside for Bitcoin. Okay, so currently we have resistance right here at 76,000. Okay, so for Bitcoin we have a resistance at 76,400 right now, and this is where the price is getting to. Looking like it might be able to break the resistance just because of the type of candlestick. This is a very strong bullish candlestick here, bullish engulfing. It's literally engulfing this entire move here. So the way it's looking, there's a high chance it could actually break this resistance here. Okay, now if you're looking to enter a buy for Bitcoin, we need to go figure out areas where it could pull back to, because obviously before breaking this resistance 76,400, it's gonna have to pull back, right? It's not gonna just break it just like that. There's an area where it's gonna pull back to, and usually that is found on a lower time frame. Okay, so if we don't see, if any major support on a bigger time frame seems to be far away, if it's super far away, that could be an area price might not pull back to anytime soon. But the support that's on a lower time frame, like 5 minutes, could be somewhere that the price could pull back to quicker. So I'm checking on the 2 minutes. So we actually have support right here. Okay, 75,800 is a good area for Bitcoin to pull down to. It actually did already pull down to it here. It didn't hit it exactly, so if it pulls back down to around 75,800, this could be a good area to look for buy for Bitcoin. This entire area here, not only between 75,800 but all the way down to 75,200, this is actually the best area to look for a buy for Bitcoin as of right now. Okay, so between 75,800 and 75,200, very good area that Bitcoin is most likely going to pull back to, most probably after hitting this resistance. Okay, I think after it hits the resistance of 76,000, it could pull back down to this area, okay, before it continues higher. Okay, so you want to look for buy around here if you want to take that risk to enter a buy. Okay, so I just map that out, and then in terms of sell, okay, we could look for a sell for Bitcoin if we get rejected at 76,300 or 400. Okay, we get rejected here on the 1 hour. We need at least a 1 hour rejection for us to look for a sell. Okay, we get a 1 hour rejection there, we could look for a sell, but until then, don't enter sells. Even if it's a rejection on a lower time frame, don't enter a sell there. Let's check GBP USD. It's still going higher. Let's check gold. Gold is yeah, it's still in the same spot, so nothing new has changed. And then Bitcoin is approaching that resistance. You know, maybe we're gonna start trading Bitcoin on this live. I don't like trading it just because I want to help. I know most people are trading with smaller accounts, and Bitcoin is a bit more risky to trade if you have a smaller account. Okay, well, we'll see. I'll see if we can start taking smaller risk on Bitcoin. Okay, taking smaller risk on Bitcoin, see how that plays out. Okay, so we know good area to buy will be around 75,800 and 75,200. So we will look at it, wait for the price to get to that level, and then look for potential buy there. Okay, and yeah, and then on the 1 hour time frame, our best support is still between right here. So on the 1 hour, best area to buy right now. Okay, so we still have 74,800. So if the price gets rejected here, comes back around here, this is still a good area to buy. So that's 74,800. Okay, so that would be a good area to buy Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame to support there. Okay, so let's gold. Nothing is happening. Now I want to see what gold is doing on the bigger time frame. Okay, because every once in a while I'll check gold to see how how it's reacting on a bigger time frame. So 1 hour, we got a bullish candle, stick closing there. Okay, 30 minutes. So 30 minutes here, we got a little bit of a bearish candlestick. Okay, all right, and then so for gold right now, see here on the 15, we have right now we have support between 26.89 and 26.95. If for whatever reason gold breaks below 26, if it ends up breaking below 26.89, then we're gonna just enter a sell. Okay, because it just means that gold decided to stop around here instead. Okay, it decided that it doesn't want to go to this resistance anymore. It decided to stop here instead. So if it breaks below 26.89, it's definitely going to sell back down here. So we want to sell below 26.89. Okay, around there. If we break below if we break below that level. Okay, so yeah, okay, let me check USD JPY. Wow. What a dump, the USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY. So USD JPY 152, the current price. On the daily time frame, we the price is actually in a sorry, so the price is actually in an uptrend. On the daily time frame, we see a break above our previous resistance was at 153.86. Price broke above that, so this turns into support here, and then yeah, so that turns into support 153.90 all the way down to 151.30 support. Okay, And then now, what is USD JPY doing? Oops. Okay, so right now it seems to it's pulling back. Okay, it's pulling back. We're getting rejection. This is because we have resistance here 155. Price almost made it to 155. Okay, major resistance right here 155. This is a resistance, by the way, because of this here in the past. You know, this is an area where the market actually got rejected heavily and then dropped. Okay, so very strong resistance there. So because we're in an uptrend here, the level it has to make sure it holds above or shouldn't break is the level it shouldn't break below is 151.28. Okay, so 151.28 is a level it needs to hold. If it breaks below that, it's going to crash. It's going to most likely crash all the way back to 146. Okay, so look for sell if we break below 151. Okay, so 151.28. If we break below this level, just look for sell because the price is going to crash most likely all the way down to like 146. That's the current this is the last major support on the daily time frame for the market. Now let's see, since we are in an uptrend right now, we obviously want to look for buys. Okay, unless the price is showing us any bearish momentum on the lower time frame. Okay, so this is the 1 hour time frame here. Okay, so on this 1 hour we're now bearish. Okay, on this 1 hour time frame it is now officially bearish. Let's see what the price is doing. Oh, let's check Bitcoin, guys. I'm going to be checking Bitcoin every here and there. So let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Oh, Bitcoin, it came back to this support. So this is an area to buy. Okay, a bit risky here. Let me see. Let's check the 5 minutes. Okay, let's check. It would be good if the price drops lower. Okay, if Bitcoin drops all the way down here, would be a better area to buy. So that's 75,250. Okay, that would be a way better area to buy Bitcoin. So let's wait. I think the price should drop lower. I think Bitcoin should drop lower. So let's look for buy for Bitcoin around 20 in 75 550, 75 600. Okay, we will start looking for a buy here. Okay, it looks like the price Bitcoin is already starting to retrace. So I'm gonna enter a small buy here for Bitcoin. Okay, opening a buy here, and if the price drops lower, okay, the next buy would be open at around 75,500, and then finally the last one will be around 75,200. Okay, so I just opened the first buy here, and then if the price dropped lower to 75,500, this would be the second buy, and then third buy will be around here if we drop lower. Okay, so while we are watching Bitcoin, see, you guys are giving me some other pairs to analyze. Euro, USD CHF, GBP JPY, USD CAD. Okay guys, I will analyze those. Just give me a second. Okay, so let's look at the first pair on the requested list. Okay, so let's start with what was the first one? Euro. Okay, so let's look at Euro. I believe so. I've done Bitcoin, USD, JPY. So let's look at Euro. Okay. Okay, so looking at Euro USD, just see what's going on. Okay, so Euro USD on the daily time frame. Wow. So okay. So we had a resistance at 0.874, which price broke above, and then we after that breakout, the price pumped a little bit, and then boom, massive dump. I think this was yesterday. As a result of the news, price dumped heavily here. Okay, so current support on the daily time frame. Mark it down right here. Okay, so that's the current support, and now it's reversal here, resistance. So on the daily time frame, we have resistance at 0.839. Okay, that's the current resistance. Current support on the daily is 0.684. Okay, and then and we have this resistance as well, all the way up here. Okay, so that's the daily time frame. Let's check what's happening on the 1 hour. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, looks like the price has been going up, and getting rejected. Okay, it didn't make it all the way up here, this resistance, but it's starting to get reversed. Okay, hit this resistance here. Okay, so this is a reversal right there. Okay, yeah, so with Euro USD, currently we have resistance at 0.823 all the way up to 0.856. Okay, so that's the current resistance there, and we can see the price is already getting rejected. Now we have support at 0.772, 0.745. This is the current support, and the price is coming down here. Okay, so as it is entering the support zone, if it holds the support zone, this could be an area to look for a buy. Okay, this could be an area to look for a buy. So between 0.745, 0.772, if it holds it, this could be an area, a good area for a buy, good area for sales right now. Okay, this is a good area for sell. Price is already getting rejected. So this sell is going to continue further down if it breaks below 0.746. Okay, so if you break below this support, then the price is going to drop further down. Okay, so what you want to do, the price is approaching a support here, you do not want to sell yet. Okay, because if this sell is going to continue going further down, it will be best to enter the sell at the pullback. Okay, it will be best to enter the sell at the pullback so you can enter in at a better price. You don't want to sell at a support, and if the price push back up to 0.8, if this candle closes bearish, of course, that's going to be a rejection. And if the next candle, the price push back to 0.823 again, that would be a good area to enter a sell again. Okay, now on the lower time frame here, if this sell is going to continue, then a good area the price could pull back up to will be around 0.0806. Okay, so 0.806 is a good area for the price to pull back to, and then most likely continue the sell. So if you want to sell Euro USD, okay, because we're starting to look bearish and we're at this resistance, don't sell here. Wait for the price to push back up to around 0.807 for you to enter a sell. Okay, so 0.807 to 0.823, that will be the best area for you to enter a sell. Okay, down, but don't enter a sell here. And then here is an area for buy. So if the price holds this support, then you can enter a buy back to this resistance. But if it doesn't, if it breaks below this support, let's say it closes below here, then this is another sell. So this one is going to be a sell all the way down. Okay, so that's basically what's going to happen with Euro USD, guys. Okay, let's check on gold. Let's see what's going on with gold. All right, so gold not looking good. Okay, the sell started happening, the price made it to 2700, and then it got this, it's getting massively rejected. Okay, which is interesting to see. So like I said, our support, last support is at 20. This is an area to buy gold, by the way. So if you want to enter a quick buy for gold, okay, give me a second, guys. A good area to enter a quick buy for gold. So sorry guys, I had to share something in the VIP group. So it's going back to 2694. This is a quick buy, but I've already missed out on it, so I'm not going to enter a buy. Still waiting for that sell for gold. If we break below 2689, like I said, then it's going to be a sell. Okay, now we're going to start looking for a sell as the price pushes back up to a resistance. Then we'll enter a sell, but as long as we hold above 2689, our strong resistance is still all the way up here. Okay. We come back live tonight. So for tonight, I'm gonna make an effort to come live. I'm so sorry guys, this whole week it's been very tough for me to come live because of my schedule. It's been very tight. I started trading class for the November batch, so my schedule has been extremely very tight. It's been hard for me to like find time to come live. That's why I haven't been coming live as much throughout this week. But for tonight, I'm gonna try my best to come live. Okay, and yeah, and then tomorrow as well in the morning. So take profit number one, just go ahead. If you're in the VIP group, make sure you start taking some profit. I posted a signal in that VIP group for the gold buy. So if you took that trade, start closing the trade, okay? Because the price is hitting a resistance, so it could actually start reversing, so gold, yeah, so now it's heading back up. Hopefully it's going to be able to push back up higher to the resistance where we can actually enter our sell. Okay, so far I have analyzed gold, analyzed Bitcoin. Okay, let's check all these pairs that we've analyzed, see where they're at so far. So GBPUSD is yeah, so it's approaching this support here that we have on the 15th. Okay, it's approaching it. So once it gets here, we'll see how the market reacts to look for a buy. If it holds it, if it holds this support 29.58, 29.75, if it holds it, then you can look for a buy here. Okay, you can look for a buy in GBPUSD here. That's number one. And then let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Okay, so for Bitcoin here, it made it back up to 75,800, but now it's pulling up, pulling back down. Okay, I was not checking Bitcoin. It came back to this support, 75,500, which was an area that I was going to enter a buy, my second buy position, but I wasn't keeping an eye on it, and so we missed that buy entry. So if the price keeps dropping lower, the last area to look for buy again will be around 75,250. Okay, so this is the area to be buying Bitcoin. Okay, we have 20. So guys, I'm going to be going off soon. Okay, and then we'll come back live around the evening session at 10 p.m. Okay, I'll try my best. I know yesterday I said I was going to come live, but I just couldn't. My schedule was very tight. Just couldn't find the time. So but for tonight, I will really try my best to come live later tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So for Bitcoin, okay, I'm gonna open a buy position here. Okay, I'm gonna open a buy position for Bitcoin here because it's back at that area where I wanted to buy initially that I missed out on. Okay, so these are my trades currently in loss. Okay, for Bitcoin, negative 100. Gold, the gold buy still at a negative. So these are trades that I'm going to just keep holding probably for the next few hours. Okay, the second Bitcoin buy that I just opened, I'll most likely close it when the price hits 75,900. Okay, so I'll look to close that trade around that area here. Okay, and then the first one, I will close it at a higher price. Okay, or I think what I'm going to do, the first one, okay, the first Bitcoin buy, which was 75,800, 75,800, I will actually close it when the price hits 75,800, and then the second one that I open at a better price, I'll keep holding it higher. Okay, so this is actually something that you can do, guys. Whenever you enter a trade, okay, let's say you enter at a price, you enter the area where you enter, the price actually started going against you. Okay, started going against you, you're in a huge drawdown. Now it went lower, so now you open a second position at a way better price. Okay, so now the second position you open at a better price, that position, as the price is going your way, you can keep holding it. Now the initial position that you open, once the price arrives to the area where you entered, you can actually just close that trade. Okay, just close that trade, and this is a really good way to like manage your risk well, because the first trade you enter at a horrible price, the fact that the price came back to entry again, it's the market is just giving you the chance to close at least at a little loss or no loss at all. So yeah, so just do that, and you're gonna notice that you'll always be at a, like, you'll notice that you won't be making as much loss. Okay, you always close like at a profit. Majority of the time you will be closing at profit if you trade that way. Okay, so gold is it just hit the second TP. Yeah, it just hit the second TP. I'm watching it on my other screen. It's currently at 26.97. Okay, it went all the way to 26.97. So we're still waiting for that buy. We're still waiting for that sell for gold. What's gold resistance line number? So the resistance for gold is at 27.05. Okay, so 27.05 is where we have a very strong resistance for gold. Between that all the way to 27.27, that is the strong resistance for gold. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Euro is another thing we analyze. Right now, euro is going down. I'm not gonna look at trading euro. Okay, I just analyzed it because someone requested it. I try not to trade too many things. Okay, usually I trade like 2, if not maximum 3 pairs. That's it. Trading too many pairs at a time is extremely risky, guys. When you're trading, always try to limit yourself to at least 1 or 2 pairs at a time. If you're trading more than 2 or 3 pairs, okay, you're just exposing yourself to too much risk, because you have to understand that trading, nothing is guaranteed, right? Because nothing is guaranteed, it means that at least one of those trades is going to go against you. So yeah, you got to limit your risk by only trading 1 or 2 pairs at a time. That way, you know for sure, you will, like if you make profit, let's say for example, you enter one trade and you made profit, and then another trade, you also made profit, the third trade, if it's a trade that you lost on, now basically the profit that you made on the first two trade, you've lost at least one of them. Now your profit is less. Okay, or let's say you made profit, you opened two trades, you're trading 3 different pairs, you made profit on one of them, but then the other 2 ended up in a loss. So this means at the end of the day, you actually didn't make anything because you actually lost on the other 2 pairs. So as a result, you closed out at 0 profit. Okay, so yeah, limit your risk by only trading maximum 3 pairs. Even 3 is too much. Maximum, yeah, 3, minimum 1. 1 is better. If you choose just 1 pair and just focus on trading that all the time, that one is even better. Sell or go buy gold. For gold, we're waiting for a sell. Okay, for buy, don't buy here. Yeah, it's not best area to have bought. Let me bring back the gold chart. Okay, so for gold, the best area to actually have bought is right here between 26.90 and 26.95. That was a good area to buy gold, but now it's no longer at that area, so you don't want to buy. It's approaching resistance, so do not enter. Yeah, do not enter any buy for gold as of right now. So guys, majority of the time, as you notice, if you're a beginner in trading, a lot of the times you have to be waiting. Okay, majority of the time you have to be waiting for the market to come to you. Sometimes it can take a while depending on how volatile the market is that specific time that you are trading. If it's not very volatile, which means the price is not really moving as much, then you'll be waiting a long time. But if it's extremely volatile, then you won't be having to be waiting for a long time. Okay, so I've been live for about almost 2 hours that I've been live, and so far we've only been able to take like 2 trades. Okay, one is a sell on gold, which has not yet hit take profit, and then the other one is a buy on Bitcoin, which also hasn't yet hit take profit. Okay, and then the other trade we've been waiting on is a sell on gold, which is also taking a while. It has not arrived at our entry, so we've just been waiting, and it's been like almost 2 hours now. Okay, now I'm checking the Bitcoin trade that I'm in. You guys can see I'm up by $89 profit. Okay, so I'm actually gonna keep holding this trade. The second one though, I'm gonna close that trade very soon. Okay, I think I'm gonna close it. We're gonna see. I think I'm gonna close that trade, and yeah. And then for gold also, the sell, I'm gonna keep holding it until if the price breaks below 27. If the price breaks below 26.89, then I will close the gold sell. But if it doesn't break below that, I'll just keep holding it. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Will you post the gold sell signal on the public group? So the public group, usually there's a maximum of 3 free signals that I give. Okay, 3 signals that I give maximum per week, and then for more signals you'd have to like sign up for the VIP to get more signals. And in the VIP, I tend to share about minimum 5 signals, but at least every single day there's at least 1 signal and then sometimes I'll share 2 signals in a day. If there's a lot of trading opportunities that day, then I'll share it. But yeah, public group, we've already reached out on the maximum number of signals that I would give. Okay, however, I'm going to consider maybe just for this week, because we did acquire some losses, I think yesterday, on the day before yesterday, the election day. We acquired some losses on GBP USD, which was unfortunate. So because of that, I will actually share a signal on the public group just for this week to help you guys recover from the loss of that GBP USD signal that we lost out on Tuesday. Okay, so yeah, when gold arrives at that resistance, I will share it on the public group as well. Okay, but if you want to be receiving more signals, guys, just message me on Telegram so you can join the VIP group. Okay, let me see some of the other pairs that you guys requested. I don't know if the people who requested for all these other pairs are still on the live. Are you guys still on the live? Let me know. USD CAD, are you still on the live? USD CAD, GBP JPY. Okay, so my second Bitcoin trade, my first Bitcoin trade, I'm closing it at a loss of $12. So I just closed it, guys. As you can see, I closed that trade. Okay, the Bitcoin trade, I closed it at $12 loss. Okay, the second one is at a profit of $100, which I'm debating on whether I should close it or not. My voice says sure. So the second Bitcoin trade, currently up by 112, which right here. So the second So the second Bitcoin trade, I'm gonna close it now, guys. 180 profit close. Okay, so I just closed that trade, made about $189 profit right there for Bitcoin. The first one we lost out at $12. Okay, but at the end of the day we closed our profit. So you can see how effective trading like this is, right? Initially I entered a buy on Bitcoin here. Let me show you. Okay, initially I entered a buy on Bitcoin here, okay, at 75,800, but then the price kept dropping lower. So I opened a second position here because I knew it's at a support, so it's most likely going to push up. So the second one turned out to be in profit. So once the price got to the entry of the first one, I just closed the first one. Okay, I just closed the first one. If you took the buy here on the second area, you can close now. If you want to keep holding, you can keep holding. Okay, but for me, for Bitcoin, I don't like to keep holding it for too long, just because Bitcoin is just too unpredictable. You know, it could come to here. I know the main target is here, but all of a sudden, you know, anything can happen. It can just crash all the way back there. So for me, 189 profit is already a lot. So I do not really focus on where the price is going. Okay, I don't really care about where the price is going, and if it's gonna go higher, that's fine. I am satisfied with the profit that I made, and then I'll just wait for the next best trading opportunity, you know. But if I've reached my target for the day, usually I will not enter any more trade. Okay, and my target for the day is usually $500 per day. So once I've reached that target, then I don't enter any more trade. Okay, so I can see the person who wanted me to analyze what was it called, to analyze USD CHF is on the live, so I'm gonna analyze it. Okay, so now guess what, I'm actually starting to regret closing the Bitcoin trade. See, this is something that happens all the time when you are trading. You know, when you close your trade and the price is still going higher, you're gonna start feeling some regrets. You're like, man, I should have kept holding my trade, because now the price is going higher. I would have been making a lot more money if I didn't close it. You know, that regret is something that just comes to you automatically, and sometimes you might even feel the urge to want to open a position again, because you can see that the price is going further your way. So now you're like, you know what, I think it's going to keep going higher, so let me just open a position. You completely disregard following your strategy and everything, and that is not good. You shouldn't do that, because when you do that, you're going to end up just losing all of the profits that you initially made. Okay, so this is something that we as traders, we struggle with a lot, and the best way to go about that is just to realize that, you know, just think about the fact that, hey, what if this trade would have gone against you? What would you have done? Isn't it better that at least you close at a profit than at a loss? Okay, even if the profit is small, it doesn't matter. The fact that you close at a profit, just be happy, because if the trade was to go against you and you close at a loss, you would be crying. Okay, you would feel even more horrible. So just be grateful and thank God for the small profit that you made, and just wait for the next best trading opportunity. Okay, don't trade with emotions of fear and greed. It is not good. Now let me analyze USD CHF. Okay, currently daily time frame, it's in a downtrend, pretty obvious. Current resistance right now, there's resistance right here, okay, at 87, okay, 45, okay, that is the area where we have current resistance there. Okay, 87, what is it called, 87.50. Okay, that's the resistance. It looks like the price broke above it here. Previous daily candle we broke above it. Okay, that's cool. So this downtrend here, price you know, is broken out of the structure, so there's a high chance we're going to most likely continue going higher. And now in terms of support, okay, let's look at this right here. This is our current support on the daily time frame. Okay, this is our current support here on the daily time frame for USD CHF. Okay, between 87.11, 86.16, that's the current support. This is the area where you want to look for buys. So between 87.11, 87.15, look to enter buys around that level. Currently, let me now go to the 1 hour. Now because price broke above 87.46, now it's most likely going to start heading higher, right? We have not entered this upward trend, and the level it has to make sure it doesn't break below is 86, like 86.14. That's the lowest point the price could go to. Like, it shouldn't break below this. So if you're gonna look for sell, set your stop loss slightly below 86.14 there. Okay, set your stop loss slightly below this, just to manage your trade and prevent further losses, because once we break below this level, price is most likely gonna drop further down. Okay, so that's number one. Now let's head over to the 1 hour. Okay, so let's check the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can see the price is back at this support. Okay, this is the support on the daily time frame, and right now you want to enter buy, wait for the current 1 hour candle to close. Okay, we need to get confirmation that the price is actually going to hold that. We need to get confirmation that the price is actually going to hold that it's going to hold this support, and we need to get at least a bullish candlestick to close at this support. Okay, so if this current 1 hour candle closes bullish, this could be an area to enter a buy, number one. Okay, if it drops lower, next best area to enter a buy would be we have here at 86, okay, 86, and then finally next area again would be around 86.22. Okay, so buy here, number one 87.11, number two 86, and number three 86.22 if the price keeps dropping lower. Okay, and then just target the previous high here as you take profit. So right now we have resistance here. That could be a good area to take profit, 87.66. Okay, number one. That will be the first area for take profit. Next best area, any resistance above this, which, let me just draw a line here. Okay, let me draw this line. So the next resistance above this is like up here. So that will be at 88.20. Okay, so once the price breaks above 87.75, the next area it's heading to is 88. Okay, so like around 88.20. That will be the next area, and that could be the next area you can target for you take profit. Okay, if you're buying from this support here. But for now, you want to wait. Okay, just wait for confirmation that it's actually gonna. Okay, so the 1 hour just closed bullish. So this is a buy. You can open your first buy here, second buy down here, and then third buy here if the price continues dropping further, and then just set your stop loss below this support, so 86.06 or so. Okay, would be, yeah, 86.06 would be a good area to like set your stop loss. Okay, if you're entering a buy at this support. But yeah, and then lastly, before I go off, I'm about to go off now. I've been live way too long. This is usually the live in the morning session. It's just for 1 hour, but I stayed for 2 hours today. Okay, so USD CAD. Look at it here. I'm super. Okay, so USD CAD on the daily time frame is it has a very weird market structure. If you zoom out, it looks more like it's heading like sideways. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, so let's just focus on what's currently happening. Sometimes if you're not able to figure out exactly what the market structure is, you can just look at what's currently happening. Right now, I can see it's heading high. Okay, whatever. And then we can see our last support is around 37.47, 38.48. That's the last low price made. So that is technically a support good area to buy. So that's between 38.48 and 37.51. Okay, price pulled back to that level already, and then it bounced up. Okay, to this resistance here. We have that resistance at 39.58, price came there. Now it seems like it's getting rejected. So it's getting rejected. We still have the support 37.51 and 38 38.47, which if the price holds, again, this is a good area. This is the best area for you to look for buys. Okay, best area to look for a buy. If we break below 37.51 or 50, it's gonna head down, so you can look for a sell below this level. If it breaks below this level, look for a sell. And then this here seems to be a resistance area as well. So if it comes here and gets rejected again, you can look for a sell. It's already getting rejected, so the sell probably you already missed out on it. So now we need to see. Also, if you zoom out, this is looking more like a double top. Okay, on the daily time frame, this is a pattern, bearish pattern here, double top. So there's a high possibility that we could actually drop further down as a result. Now for this to happen though, for the price to actually drop further down, we need to lose this current low here, okay? Price will need to break below 37.38 for the drop down to happen, okay? So if you want to enter a sell right now, okay, if you missed out the sell here, you can enter a sell again at around below 37.38. If we get like a 1 hour candle to close below that level, you could enter a sell here and then just target this low here as your TP, because that's most likely where the price is gonna go. You can target number one, 36.47, okay, because we have a support there, and then finally you can target the 34.30, because we have, that will be the last support. So this is the first one, this is the second one. Okay, if you're entering a sell from here, or if you want to enter a sell here in anticipation that the price is going to go down, you can do that. Set your stop loss above this resistance, okay? Because this here is already a bearish pattern, so you can already enter a sell here. Let me just check the 4 hours to see if we got confirmation here. So on the 4 hour, yes, we did. Okay, so on the 4 hour, it's already showing bearish sign. So if you want to enter a sell, anticipating that the price is gonna, head further down because of this double top on the daily time frame, do that, but set your stop loss at 39.75 or 77 there. Okay, that would be a better area to set your stop loss and all that. That's number one. And then number two, let me check the 1 hour so we can see what is really going on. Okay, let's just see. Because okay, so we have the market here. This was an uptrend here. Price broke below this. Okay, broke below this support. Okay, and then it's coming back for retest. Okay, we can see it broke below this here. Came back for retest, and now it's continuing going down. So what I see here, what is happening is the price is coming down here. Okay, it's coming down at 38.23. Most likely this is where it's heading to, and this is a level that, okay, this is why it's super important to do top-down analysis so you can be able to see what's really happening. Okay, although we have that bearish pattern on the daily time frame, however, the things that's happening on the lower time frame also will detect how that bearish pattern is going to play out. So on the 4 hour time frame, we do have the double top as well. Okay, you can see the double top, and the neckline for this double top is sitting all the way down here. Okay, it's sitting all the way down here at 38.20. Okay, 38.20. Price is coming down here. If it holds this support, it's most likely going to bounce back up. If it breaks below this, then it's dropping down. Okay, so what is the strategy here? Okay, as the price comes down to this support here, okay, at 38.27, if we get a 4-hour bullish candlestick at this support is going to buy. Then you want to buy. If we get a break below this 38.23, okay, a break below this on the 4-hour time frame, is going to sell. Okay, it's going to sell. So yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. And then finally, if we break below this one here, this is the major support on the daily time frame. Once we break below this on the 4-hour or 1 hour, it's gonna sell even further down. Okay, so what you want to do is wait for the price to get down here, because this is where it's coming down to 38.22. Once it comes down there, watch to see how the market reacts. If it holds it, buy. If it breaks below, sell. Okay, that's area number 1. Number 2, currently we have resistance right now between 38.90 and 39.53, which if the price comes back to gets rejected, that could be an area to enter sell. Okay, so this is an area to sell between 38.90 and 39.55. Area to enter sell. If the price pulls back to it, you sell. And then yeah, so that's, I'm gonna be ending the live for now. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you so much for joining today's live. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found some value out of it. We'll be back again for the second live session in the evening session, which is at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And make sure you join the Telegram group if you're not already in it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and bye for now.